Hi everybody, this is second tutorial of MS Access tutorial series, and in this tutorial you will learn how to create your database in MS Access. So to create database in MS Access, you will go to start window and move to Microsoft Office 13. I have installed, so you can go with your one, like if you have Microsoft 10, 7 or any other version. So in Microsoft Office you will see a list of products that Microsoft Office have. Simply double click on Access 2013 and this kind of uh, screen or interface will be open for you. So for the time being I am closing this one and I will go with you from scratch how to create database. So simply click on Microsoft Office and select Access. I have listed it in start menu, so I will double click on this one, Access 2013. And when you will click on Access 2013, here you will see a lot of templates for your database. So I will go with this first option, that is blank database, desktop database. And now I want to save this database with a specific name, and I want to click on save as. Here when you want to save, you can see that here are different extension like .accdb, .mdb, .mdb, and so you can go with .mdb or .accdb. Default database format is accdb. So simply click on this one and click on yes. So it will ask you where you want to save your database. Select any particular drive or thing where you want to save your database. I will give my database name to imply and will click on save. So when I will click on save, here database interface will be open, and when you will click on this left pane, here you will see an icon, and you can see that in object type here are different type of objects like table, queries, forms, reports that we have learnt in our first lecture of this tutorial series. So in this particular series or in this particular tutorial, our aim is to create tables. So I will click on tables and I will from here at the top ribbon I will click on create table. So when you will click on create table, here you can see that create table, create queries, create forms and reports extra. So for the time being we are going with this table. So I will click on table, and here it will give it default name table 1. So I will right click on this one and will rename it. So when you will rename it, you can simply, it will ask you to close, or otherwise you can simply from here it doesn't offer you rename option. Here where you see table 1, right click on this one and click on save and give it name emp imply table and click on OK. So in imply table we are going to enter information. Database is created. Now I will add fields as per my choice. So when I will click on field, basically before moving to add record in table, and we will see first data types that we will use in data in our table. Short text will be used for text or combination of text and numbers, including numbers that do not require calculating, like phone numbers. We can specify in short text. Long text or combination of text and numbers is up to 63,999 characters. Numeric data used in mathematical calculation, like you want to calculate salary or cost of something. Date time data type is used to specify date. Currency data values and numeric data used in mathematical calculation involve dating with 1 to 4 decimal places. Auto number are mostly used when you give something auto numbers or you want to create list in MS Access. And yes no will be used for responses where you want to give answer in yes or no. Also, here are some other more specialized data types you can choose from in Access, like attachment. So in attachment section, you can attach up to 2 GB of size of file, and you can access files or photos here. OLE objects can store pictures, audio, video, or other blobs, binary large objects up to 2 GB. Hyperlink text or combination of text and numbers stored as text and used as hyperlink address up to 8192. And lookup wizard entry in data type column in design view is not actually a data type. When you choose this entry, a wizard start to help you define either a simple or complex lookup field and calculate it. So here we are going to create a table with the following detail. Like first we want to create employee ID, employee I am from here will select employee ID, and here you can see that it shows a key icon. So basically in database you have to specify primary key. Primary key is a unique key that uniquely identify all your records. So for employee ID I will select data type to auto number, then employee name will be short text, employee designation will be short text, and address, city, state, employee. Here I am going to store basic info of this particular employee address, state, country, and phone number, phone, and email. Email. For email I am going to specify a long text. So when I will select all these things, I will go back to datasheet view, and datasheet view basically give me facility to enter record in this particular. Like here I will add record in this address, Islamabad, Pakistan, state, state, ICT, country Pakistan, phone. You can give any dummy content. Now you will click on second. So here you can see that employee ID is basically primary key, and it will generate auto numbers. So you have created a table. So to create table, you have simply gone in create table and table in design. So when you go back to home, you can see that table are appear in two format like design view and datasheet view. Design view basically allow you to specify field names and data type for your table, and in datasheet view allow you to enter records in your table. So we will simply click on Control plus S, and our first table have been saved with the particular record like employee ID, employee name, address, state, country, phone number, email, and these things. Similarly, you can create any number of tables here in MS Access. Thank you.